All right, guys, so our last set of bones we're gonna do for the appendicular skeleton is our lower leg. So we've already done the upper limb and we did the pelvis, so now we're going to do the lower limb. Okay, so we're gonna start with the femur, which the femur is the largest bone in the body. All right, so you've got the proximal end, which is where this round, smooth articular surface is, and then you've got on the distal end, you've also got some round, smooth articular surfaces. So for you guys, there's two features I want you to know. One, or actually three, I believe, I apologize. So one is the head, which is this round, smooth articular surface. The head of the femur is going to articulate with the acetabulum. If you remember, the acetabulum is the large depression in the os coxa. So when you, if you guys, I don't know if you can see that or not, there's this depression right here on the head of the femur. This is called the fovea capitis. The fovea capitis is a large ligament that attaches to the acetabulum, which helps keep your hip socket in place. So you've got the head, you've got the fovea capitis. On the posterior view of the femur, there's this large roughened projection at the anterior location. All right, and this is called the greater trochanter. Okay, so again, you've got three features to know: the greater trochanter, fovea capitis, and the head. Those are the features you guys need to be able to identify on the femur. So the next bone we're gonna look at is the patella. The patella is your kneecap, you guys. You don't actually need to be able to identify any features on that. You just have to be able to identify the bone. Next, we've got the tibia. So the tibia, there's two features. Your tibia makes up the medial portion of your lower limb. And there's two features. One's on the proximal end, one is on the distal end. So here in the proximal end of the tibia, you've got a roughened patch right here. This is called the tibial tuberosity. This is where the patellar ligament attaches. So that's the ligament that holds your kneecap in place. You guys, attaches right here at the tibial tuberosity. Now on the distal end, there's this hook looking portion. That is called the medial malleolus. So if you actually look at my ankle, and my ankle bone right here is my medial malleolus. It's this portion right here. So again, on the tibia, those are the two features I want you guys to know: tibial tuberosity and the medial malleolus. So our next bone is the fibula. The fibula makes up the lateral aspect of the lower limb. It articulates with the tibia and forms the outer portion of your leg, or the lateral side. So it would make up the lateral portion of your ankle bone. All right, so on the fibula, again, you guys just need to be able to identify the bone. There's no features that you need to identify. And then that brings us lastly to our foot. Now, very similar to our hand is that our foot is separated into three groups of bones as well. That first group of bones, there's a total of 7, and those are called our tarsal bones. So T goes with T, so toes, tarsal, all right? So you've got 7 tarsal bones. That includes the heel and the ankle portion. Next, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 metatarsals, again for the middle, between the toes and the ankle. So again, 5 metatarsals. And then lastly, you guys, we've got our phalanges. And just like with our hands, we have 14. 3 on each of our 4 digits and 2 on our big toe for a total of 14. So again, for our foot, we've got 7 tarsal bones, we have 5 metatarsals, and 14 phalanges. So that concludes everything that you guys need to know for the appendicular skeleton.